Sound selection, that's the first thing I always start with. See, they're very minimal sounds. There is just one sound in particular that I use, this sample playing in the background. I don't know if these packs are still free now, but as of the year that I got them, they're all free, and they have a lot of nice sounding R&B sounds in them. One thing I like to point out, you also observe how many dB bass is playing at the high one. So you always want your counter melody to hit between 15 to about 21, just because it's the counter melody, and you want your main melody to hit around 12 to around 15. Well, it depends on what you're making. That's why I love R&B. I love making R&B. It's simple, it's calm, it's professional. It doesn't really need much playing in the background. That's why I left space for. And I think what followed after that was the hi-hat. But before then, let me just show what I did in the mix for this particular song. The same cleanup from about 1100 hertz to like 164 hertz. Just you want to create as much space for the remaining elements. That is the whole point of equalization, and it took me about 4 years of production to actually understand what the whole of equalization was about. You want to create space for each of the elements so that everyone gets to hit its hardest in the space created for it. Yeah. So I put it around 164 to about 1000, boosted it, I panned it to the left, just let it play in the background. It's like the perfect build up. If this beat was not on 80 BPM, the rhythm of the claps will sound like drill. I'm not going to lie. Exactly, like you can start your drill from there. Very, very easy. The drill BPM. But yeah, back to what we're doing. So again, the cleanup. Left my kick to start hitting from about 56 hertz. Close it about 1900 hertz. Safe space. And then what I also learned how to do recently, let me show you how it works. Because sometimes when your bass is playing, you find out that you cannot completely take out some sounds from certain frequencies. So what you like to do is duck them. You can easily do this with Pro Q. I have Pro Q3 here. You can easily add my Pro Q3. Yeah, and then let's just pick this random frequency here, and then let me say make dynamic, and then so you see at every point where the kick is hitting, it ducks a little and creates space for any. Seeing how it ducks every time at about 64 hertz. the last thing I did was come here on Maximus, and then just just the final touches. Yeah, Maximus is something that I find very tricky. Although a lot of producers find it easy to use, but I find it quite tricky because Maximus to me falls in between me trying to compress or trying to give it saturation or trying to, will I say, um, yeah, it falls in between adding saturation and compressing most times, even limiting. You can do a lot of things with the Maximus. So it's like a power engine, only if you know how to use it. For me, when I start using it, I use my ear. I know the kind of sound I want to achieve, so I keep messing around till I find what I want. But now I think I have a better feel of it, although it's still not 100% like knowledge. But like I said, I have a better feel of it now, while it's playing. No, sorry, while using it. So, enough of the talk. Let's go into the next element which I introduced. I took away the kicks, took away the claps, and then I left. Before I talk about the 808, let's just this melody. Pro tip: don't always leave your melodies like this. Always have something playing in the background. That's what gives the perfect harmony. Like try playing something like this around it. Gives it the complete melody. That's what brings the whole harmony together. It's not just about using the right sounds, it's about layering the right sounds well and knowing how to layer them well. If not, you might have an almost good melody, but might not bring out the best out of what you're trying to achieve. And yeah, the other way, I try to create as much space in between the song from the beginning to the end so that the whole excitement of the beat is almost at the end. So that by the time you get there, you want to play the song back again. That's the whole idea of doing it. So I put the kicks first. The next thing anybody will do is want to layer the kick and the 808, but introduce the kick and the clap, hear what they do together, and then now I introduce that melody with the 808, hear how they do together, all building up to where all these elements come up together and then creates one great melody. And then for the final blow, for the final everything, this particular song, before I play, I would like to go and find where it's tuned to. Um, this is where it sounds like I did not know how this was going to fit into this particular song, but just watch it work. That is why sometimes you need to actually experiment a lot, experiment, try and filter them out, and then this is not how it sounds originally. There's let me see, let me unroute it to the from the mix. Let me take it out from two. This is what it sounded like, but with a couple touches from the mix. You see, just use filter on it, filter between 105 to 2000 hertz. Yeah, picked out some parts that I want to pick in from 98 hertz, 800 hertz, boosted them a little, did my little magic with Maximus, and then So yeah, I think that's a wrap for yeah, I named it Quiet Spaces. If you did enjoy what you just watched, please keep a like, subscribe, and make sure you leave the notification on because there are going to be more videos like this that will help. Peace out, everybody. Have a blessed day.